Hello, my darlings. This is your Empress D from Empress Empire, and I am here with a message. I want to thank God and all his beings of white light. May they cover me while I deliver this message for you. Let's see what messages they have for you today. Letting go. There's certain things from the past that keep haunting you. They keep calling you back. And I feel like you're torn between letting it go, and it's something that's conflicting with your beliefs, because we see this female here and she's like trying to lean into this cross on the wall, but we see a dark past. I even see snakes, even though there's not snakes depicted there, but I see snakes. If you go back to the past, there's hurdles. You see this mountain here? There's hurdles that are going to be presented to you. And it's going to feel impossible to overcome them. You don't want to go back to this. Whatever it is, you don't want to go back to it. It's dark. It keeps you confused. You don't feel comfortable. And this card is telling you that it's okay to let it go. I feel like you've hindered yourself with whatever this past is. People, places, things, habits. It's different for everybody. It's a general reading, but I do feel like whatever this is, it's conflicting of your belief systems. It's keeping you away from God. You have to let it go one way or the other. Only you know what this is. And the next card we have here is taking off your mask with the 1-1. It almost feels like your dreams, the person you want to be, everything you want to embody, like you've been putting it on hold for whatever this past is. Whatever's connected to you from the past. I don't know if it's a person, place, or thing. It's hindering your dreams. I feel like to pursue your dreams and to be confident and not be scared, you need to allow that love of God in your life. And you might say, oh, but I have God in my life. Yeah, but there's a fear that you have of letting go. Because if there was fear, then we wouldn't get this card with this. Look at her face. She's like, do I go back? It's calling me, but I want to be closer to God. Like, I want to get away from this. Like, I want to put a barrier, a blockage away from what this is, because it's just leading me back to the darkness, to problems, to the abyss, to confusion, you know, to the darker side of me. All right. And we see this one, it says take the mask off. We see there's some shoes here, ballerina shoes. we associate this with grace and beauty and fluid movement and just art, right? We associate ballerinas with all those things. But to me, I'm not saying you want to be a ballerina, but it's a representation of those characteristics. But it also represents a dream, right? I feel that whatever this past is, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, whatever it is, it's hindering you from being in your soft era, right? It's hindering you from connecting with your femininity, right? Of feeling safe. You don't feel safe with whatever this is of the past. It doesn't make you feel safe. It doesn't make you feel secure. It doesn't give you clarity or light or any type of direction whatsoever. Okay? So taking off the mask, I feel it's giving me the energy of like looking in the mirror and asking yourself, what is it that you really want? What is it that you really want to do? Okay? For some of you might not be fulfilled in your present, in your present endeavors or with whoever it is that you have around you. You feel like there's, a lack of progression or even a lack of desire. Like, I'm feeling the energy of boredom and just like, ugh. You want something exciting, something to change. Something to like liven you up. It almost feels like. Also, with these numbers, 8, it's hindering you from a certain level of abundance. It's hindering you from your connection with the divine, with the universe, with God, whatever higher power you believe in. Whatever this past is hindering you from your divine purpose, what God has in store for you, what the universe has in store for you. It's like crucial. Let's see the next card. Entrapment. Again, it's resembling the same type of energy, right? With a hood, negative energy, darker things, has a hold on you. It's having you in a, I wouldn't say vulnerable, but just like there's a level of manipulation going on, which is why you feel like you can't let go. Whoever this is, whoever this is or whatever this is, they have a hold on you, even if you don't want to accept it. You're seeing things for what they are too, with the take off your mask. You're accepting that you want to be balanced, you want to be balanced. You want to be in tune with the universe. You don't want to be in this darker energy. You don't want to have these negative habits or these people that make you feel like you're trapped, like you can't get out, like you don't have control over this. Pay attention to the signs. Number 10. There's a certain, look, owl. There's wisdom and signs that are being presented to you. So this is giving me that, and I see a cross there. I've seen 2 crosses. Listen. And I've said this in other readings, like good versus evil, spiritual warfare, yada yada. There's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of that going on. It's giving me the energy of the number 7. Finding, this is like kind of like a hermit energy, because we see her with the lantern, right? Finding your way. And it's almost like, look, it's almost like that energy leaving from, you see it has the same type of background, like this dark gloomy background, and it all leads to a cross. Okay, so there's a very big significance of God trying to call you in and the devil trying to bring you back. Okay, so that's why I'm feeling the energy of spiritual warfare, right? Tug, pull, tug, like the real you versus the old you, and the good you versus the bad you, like, you know, that type of energy. Like you feel trapped, but you also know that you need to get out, that you need to move on, that you need to make a change. Let's get one more from this deck. Inner child. Again, the number 7. You see the 16. I said it's giving me number 7 energy. The 16, inner child. There's something from your past. And oh, what is giving me also, if you have children, okay, by getting away from this, because yes, I see a scared little girl, a sad little girl, right? So you could be a female. Most of the people that watch readings are females, but either way, whatever. You could be helping your children by moving away from whatever this is, getting closer to God. You could be helping your children. You could be breaking generational curses. Okay, because I see the number 10 here. That's about completion. The number 11 is about bringing balance. Okay. The 7 is about finding your inner self. Okay. And the 8 is about getting connected to the universe. So yes, you probably had a hard childhood. You were probably scared. You probably felt abandoned. And those type of memories, fears, traumas, whatever it is, it keeps you connected to this past. And that's why you're afraid to let go. It has a hold on you. But you know you need to move past it, right? Most likely you were probably selected to break generational curses in your family, in your bloodline. That's how it goes. I feel like a lot of people that are spiritual in this era right here, that are in tune, a lot of them have been selected to break generational curses from their family's past history. And this could most likely be attached to it because, you know, something that happened to you in the past affects your relationships. It affects your attachments, right? Oh my God, look at the bottom of the deck. Self-sabotage. There's a lot of hooded you know what I'm saying? This deck is full of different stuff. Like look, this is beauty, but you see, oh damn, there's a snake there. But anyways, there's a lot of hooded people. And look, this card shows them like putting out her candle. All right, and it's almost the same female from here. Okay, it's almost the same female from here and the same one from here. So it's giving me a storyline, right? Because I see the similarities. But this one, taking off the mask, is a whole different person. She looks like not saying that because she's blonde. Okay, she looked like she's in the light, but the background and the energy of the card is giving vibrance, right? So this is who you really are, right? A vibrant individual, but you're trapped in this energy. And then we see that these entities are putting out her light. So it makes total sense. Whoever you are, you could have been over sexualized, right? Maybe as a child, or just you feel that people see you for your exterior and not for your interior as well. And you might have done, certain things in the past that you don't want to do anymore, but it keeps like something keeps dragging you back, and you do have some type of protection that is trying to interfere, right? And there's a helplessness, like they're like, hey, give me that. You can't go serve the Most High. You belong to us. Look, unleash your creativity. And we associated the shoes of the ballerina with art. So you're creative. There's something about you, I don't know, drawing, dancing, writing, just creating, that is dormant because of this energy that either you have around you, or this something certain thing of the past that you're not letting go. Look at the bottom of the deck here. Selling out. Selling out, like you're not being true to yourself. You're not being true to yourself. Whoever this is for. Let's get clarification. Or you feel that way. You feel like you're cheating yourself out of where you should be and who you should be. Let's clarify letting go. And again, this could be man or woman. I just really feel like the female energy is here so that I can see, like, one person being in the dark and then their inner self being in the light. Okay, these two cards flew out. I don't know what they are, but let's see. The wheel. I told you, bro, man. And I had to turn it around to look at it because you saw it was in the reverse. I don't know if you peeped that, but listen here. Remember that I said that this energy right here had hurdles, and it was trying to hold you back from your abundance. And it's clarified by the wheel. Number 10, luck, progress, and change. And it was in the reverse. Okay? So it's hindering change in your life, it's hindering progress, and it's hindering your abundance, like I said. Page of Water. Sensitive, open-hearted, and intuitive. Clarifying the take your mask off. Keep the number there. Let's clarify entrapment. Two of Earth, balance, prioritize playfulness. It's like you want to be sensitive, you want to be open-hearted, you know, you have intuitive abilities, but this entrapment is affecting the balance. I even said it earlier, right? It's like, you know what your priorities are, but it's very difficult to like effectively prioritize certain things. Like, you also feel entrapped by your priorities and your responsibilities, and you feel like it's a balancing act every day. Like, you have to, like, you know, and you want to fit in enjoying life as well, right? So work life, love life, mental joy, all that is like, you're having a very hard time balancing everything right now. Like, you feel trapped in your responsibilities, and it's almost, you, if you're like with this person or whatever this is, it has like a hold on you also. Like, whatever this entrapment is also priority to you. It fell. Awakening. Pay attention to the signs is clarified by awakening with the number 12, which is a 3, which is mind, body, and soul. Pause, perspective, selflessness. Selflessness. So they're kind of telling me that time is up. You are very much well awakened. You might be having some back pain or some neck pain, because I just felt it. I felt some heaviness come over my shoulders. So you could have a lot of things on your shoulders right now, and you feel like time is running out and time is of the essence, and all these things are pretty overwhelming. Whew. Exhausting as well. But they're asking you to pause for a second, you know, to pay attention to the signs. The signs are going to guide you on how to move forward. Okay? Everybody's going to get different signs because everybody has different situations and different circumstances. Let's clarify that inner child card. Hermit. Introspection, self-discovery, mentorship, right? So if you need somebody to talk to about what happened to you in the past, that is advised to speak to someone, okay? Somebody that actually mentor you. Somebody that's gonna baby you, because we see the inner child here. We don't want somebody that's going to baby you. We want somebody that's actually going to mentor you, so you could discover parts of yourself that you hadn't tapped, the things that are actually affecting and hindering you from moving away from toxic behavior, toxic people, situations, environments. What are the things that you believe are holding you in this space where you feel entrapped? Where you feel like you can't move forward, like there's a tug of war inside of you. There's definitely a reassessment that has to take place, and it has to come from you. Even though I already think that you reassess the situation, you're totally in tune with what's happening. You're in tune with what's holding you back and what you need to do about it. But you probably just need to talk to somebody, You know, somebody that actually gets it. And I'm emphasizing the somebody that's really, either they're just gonna listen to you or they're not gonna sugarcoat you, right? They need to let you unpack this, okay? Because it's about you discovering yourself and having someone to mentor you that's in tuned, right? That will actually help you put things into introspection. Somebody that's in tuned, and somebody that has also discovered themselves and discovered their path, right? Because sometimes we think that we could just talk to a friend. When it comes, these are heavy, this is heavy things. This is life altering shit that you are encountering right now. This is life altering shit. This is not some little, oh, I'm gonna tell my friend about my whole past. And no, this is not about that. This is about, I need to talk to someone that is fucking grounded, that has discovered their self and their purpose in life, and I need mentorship from them. Okay? Because you're going through an awakening. You right now you have to balance your life. Okay? Because if you don't, shit is not going to work out for you. You're just going to keep going in this cycle of trauma because of whatever happened to you in your past. Because of whatever you experienced. Because all of the people that you had in your life, or the toxicity that you had in your life, whatever it is. Let's get some guidance cards here. "27 minutes. And the Hermit card has an ending card. The Wheel of Fortune has an ending card. The Pay Attention to the Signs, que diga, has an ending number. That's what I meant to say. An ending number. A number of cycles being closed. You have to listen. It's all up to you. You have to close these cycles if you want progression in your life. It is hard to let go of the past. It is hard to let go of people that we thought were supposed to be in our lives. But they have like a dark cloud over you. They're dimming your light. They're making you feel like your dreams will never come true. Like you're not gonna have anything to look, like you don't have anything to look forward to. Like you're just stuck there. They're gonna keep you away from God or whatever this is. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but if you've listened this far, you know what it is. If you've listened this far, not if you skipped it and heard this part. No, if you actually listened. If you listened this far, that means it was resonating with you. You see, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna move you away from God. Here, God comes through to confirm that spiritual warfare that I was talking about. Look, it says, God sustains me. Okay, God sustains me. As I turn each day over to God, my worries ease and my resistance softens. In the arms of God's love, I find inner peace, even in challenging times. Today, my faith provides me with great strength. I welcome all that comes my way, knowing that the love of God sustains me. So basically, this worry, this fear of letting go of this person, place, or thing, right? Because you're so used to it and it's become such a part of you that you probably forgot to put it in God's hands. Well, I guess that's one. Achievement. As I advance on the road towards achievement, I discover my greatness, strength, and learn from each challenge. I believe in my truest potential. Today, I have faith in my abilities and in myself. I move forward towards fulfillment of my vision. I reach my objectives. I am courageous. I embrace life. I'm always in good company on this journey towards the light. And that card is clarifying, taking your mask off, exploring these gifts, your dreams, feeling safe and secure and courageous and willing, able, capable to fulfill your dreams, to continue to move forward, to explore your intuitive gifts. What's the other thing that it said? To explore your intuitive gifts. To be open-hearted. Let's clarify the entrapment with the Two of Pentacles. Crossing into the light. Isn't that crazy that she is trying to balance on a beam, and then the card that clarifies it is crossing into the light. Today I face a new bridge. Ay, Dios mío. That I must cross on my journey to inner transformation. Today, like every day, I will practice the laws of universal love. Thus, I will deal with the current situation in a positive way, so that I continue to grow and evolve. As I cross this bridge on my way towards the light, I am reminded of the true meaning of life. And sometimes these dark energies, these entrapments, these toxic people, places, or things, they really block your view to the light. They really do. And whoever this is, this person, if in your case this is a person, that person is not genuine. They're not. They're just trying to manipulate you to keep you right where you are because it's convenient to them. Because you finding yourself, they're going to lose control over you. They're not going to have you exactly where they want to. And it's not going to benefit them. Clarifying, paying attention to the signs. Welcoming happiness. Welcoming happiness. Divine love is manifesting in me, through me, and around me. It attracts all that I need for the benefit of my soul. As I work to increase my inner light, I evolve into an emanation of light and joy. Today I reap and welcome the happiness and beauty of all that I have sown. Pay attention to the signs. Discovering. Today I release my old beliefs, convictions, and preconceived notions. In their place, I seek new ideas, innovations, and endless possibilities. I am adaptable. I am able to see beyond my previous limitations and discover greater worlds inside of me. Discovering, clarifying the Hermit. Of course, I'm telling you, there's something from your inner child, from your past, some childhood wounds that you need to dig in. And you know, sometimes you need to dig into the wounds of your parents and the people that came before you. And I think I had said this before in a reading. Sit down, talk to your parents, tell them to tell you stories about the past. What happened to you? How did you go through this? How did you go through that? Where did you live that? You know, all this uncovers certain things that they went through that you don't know about. And then you see my son, he's screaming like that. I did go over there and tell him to keep it down. But that scream that he just did, because I don't know, maybe he's falling somewhere or whatever. When I was saying that, maybe your parents went through some terrible dark things, right? Or whoever raised you, maybe they went through these dark moments where they felt like they couldn't get out, or they felt entrapped, or they didn't know who they really were, or they didn't get to live out their dreams, right? And whatever happened to them, or they missed the signs, they didn't close out certain cycles that they needed to close out, and somehow that affected the way that they raised you, which affected you in turn. And then you're reliving what they went through in different ways. And sometimes we have to decipher those things in order to understand ourselves better. And it's very helpful. I know I did it with my family, and it gave me a lot of insight on why I was put in my family, why I am the way that I am, the type of people that I attract into my life, my personality, and also my purpose, what curses I needed to break within my family, how I needed to move in my own life, how I needed to work on what I accept and what I don't accept, what I let slide and what I don't let slide, right? Who I talk to, who I don't talk to, who I allow around me, who I cut off. All these things come from you discovering yourself, what you're willing to tolerate in your life and what you're not, what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. All these things stem from your childhood and your parents' childhood, your upbringing, all these things. When you it's like putting together a puzzle. When you put together that puzzle, then you understand who you are, and it allows you to move forward confident, knowing, hey, this is who I am. I'm not ashamed, and I'm gonna embrace it. And from now on, I welcome happiness, okay? Because I'm crossing into the light to pursue my dreams, my goals, to celebrate my achievements, and to understand that at the end of the day, God sustains me no matter what challenges I encounter in life. He will always be there to forgive me. He will always be there to guide me and put me right back on track. He will always show me the people that are genuine and the people that are not. The people that were sent to your life to be a lesson, and the people that were sent to your life to be a blessing. and how we need to be okay to move on when it's done with. And I'm telling you, sometimes we think that because we know people for X amount of time, we need to stay connected to them for a lifetime. And sometimes we don't. Why? Because some people grow and some people don't. So you can't constantly always stay stuck, because this is stuff from the past, because it's telling you let go, entrapment, and I see that it's a warfare, like the person you want to be from the person you used to be. If you're still doing the same shit that you was doing 10, 20, 15 years ago, there's no way that you can actually fill your mouth to say I've evolved, I've grown. No, you gotta change. You gotta do things different. I might not do the same shit that I did yesterday. I might not do it today, because I probably learned from it and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna react to that today. And I'm just gonna move on from it. I'm just gonna let it go. I'm just gonna cut them off. I'm just gonna keep it pushing. When before, the old you would have popped off, would have broke some shit, would have slapped somebody, would have gotten loud and crazy, you know? It's just an example, but yeah. Well, I hope this helped somebody out there. I'll be back with another one. I don't know when, but I will. And you know, I don't know how many more readings you're gonna get out of me, but yeah. This is your Empress D signing off.